afternoon and welcome to Youth Rendezvous with Grace Dorcas Unyekachi. But you can call me Grace T. It's a lovely afternoon. And the program today is going to be a very, very big, exciting one because I have a lovely guest, and today is a female. Yes, I'm so excited because this is my first female on the show, Youth Rendezvous. And I'll be telling you who my guest is when I'm back. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us. People, like I said, I'm so excited this afternoon on Youth Rendezvous because I have a female guest in the show. Like I told you, I'll be introducing my guest. She's no other than Ohia Chinenyewa. You can also call her Soldier Girl. Ohia Chinenyewa, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
All right. Ohia Chinenyewa, she's a fruitful female merchant. She's also a drug policy activist, a crusader campaign against hard drugs amongst youth. She has been doing this over time, and that's of drug abuse. And that's what we'll be discussing on the show today. So go nowhere. When we're back, we hit the road running. Stay with me. Hitting it right away on Youth Rendezvous with Grace Dorcas Unyekachi. And like I told you, I introduced my guest. She is Ohia Chinenyewa, an activist for hard drugs and drug abuse. Chinenyewa, I would like you to tell us what drug abuse is all about, first of all.
Okay, to cut the long story, to cut the definition short, a drug. Ay, Drug abuse is all about the abuse of taking illegal drugs, like the excessive of taking drugs. Like example of it, like the pain medication. Um, there's one they call cocaine, um, marijuana. Yes, and this kind of drugs now can lead to physical or social and emotional harm to the body.
Okay. All right. So, I'd like to know how can drug abuse, how can the ways they affect one? I heard that you were once addicted to drugs too. Can you just share with us your experiences and how you were able to come out of it strong, like the soldier girl that you are?
Okay, you're trying to tell me to tell you my story.
Yeah.
Okay, I was once a drug addict,
Okay.
and with the help of my friends, my therapists, my parents, I would say that I overcome it.
Okay.
Okay, like when I was a drug addict, I have so many challenges. I have so many challenges. Me myself, I really want to stop. I didn't want to stop. So many people thought really the drug. So many people thought usually marijuana that is the weed aspect of it. The scared, loud, all those stuff of them are the major thing on drug abuse. But there are more to it, which is all these the pills, the injection you take without it. Like when I was a drug addict now, I'm so should I say I was so ignorant, like I'm ignorant about everything,
Yeah.
get angry easily. That's if I do not see anyone to take. And then I was not into what's it called, the weed aspect, like the marijuana or whatever of it. I was into what they called um the tetanus. Look at my hands here. The tetanus injection for
Okay.
it. Hey, I can't do without it a day, and I do take it excessive.
But how were you able to pull out of it? Like you said, your family members were there
Okay,
for you, your parents were there
okay.
for
Do you
you. But
know
you as a person, what role did you play to, come out of it?
I stayed away from friends. I changed my environment,
Okay.
and I visited a rehabilitation center somewhere in where I am in Anambra State.
Okay.
Then that was 2020. Eh, So it's not easy.
All right, you just heard from her directly of ways in which she herself was able to pull out of drug abuse. We'll be right back to our topic for today. And when we are back, we'll go right diving into the consequences of drug abuse. Stay with us, go nowhere. welcome back to Youth Rendezvous with your girl Grace D. We are still discussing on the consequences of drug abuse, and so far, my guest on the show has shared her experience as a victim of drug abuse and how she was able to pull out of it. So now we're going right back to the consequences. Can you please share with us some of the consequences of drug abuse?
Okay, okay. There are three types of. To me, there are three types of consequence of drug abuse. One, the physical consequence, psychological, and social consequence.
Okay, so I would like you to actually break it down for us. What is the physical consequences?
Okay, these are the direct effect of drug abuse and
Okay.
also the indirect effect of drug abuse, and both are very very harmful for the system. For example, um, of the physical consequences are snuffing of cocaine,
Okay.
eh, snuffing of cocaine through the nose or nostril, and mostly it damage the nostril,
Oh.
damage the nostril. Very well. That's what cause most of all these people on drugs
Yeah.
snore. Very sleeping, you snore. They're difficult in breathing,
Breathing.
difficult in breathing, and it's damage the teeth. It makes one's teeth decay. That's why if you see most of these people that take cocaine, all this stuff, or being on drugs, the, their teeth are not purely white.
Yeah.
The lips too is always dark, and there's this called shining eyes. Whenever you see them, the eyes are really like this.
Wow.
Eyes are like this. Yeah,
Okay.
really shines very so.
All right. Okay. If you're still following us on Youth Rendezvous, my guest just highlighted that one of the consequences of drug abuse is physical consequences, which implies decaying of teeth, difficulty in breathing, and as well destroying the nostrils. We'll be right back with some of the consequences. Go nowhere. Alright, welcome back to You Trend the Verse. This program comes your way every Tuesday by 2 p.m. right on your darling station, ABM Radio and Television. And this program is all about youth enlightenment, empowerment, and motivating you to assess quality, good life, and social welfare. And that's what the program is all about. And today on the show, we've been discussing on the consequences of drug abuse. And I've been doing that with my guest right here, or here, Chineyonwa. All right, back to you, Miss Chineyonwa. Can you please tell us, you made mention of physical consequences, social consequences,
and
and
there's
psychological
psychological
consequences.
consequences.
Can you just highlight, explain to us what the social consequences is about?
Okay, the social consequences, such as it's the instability in family
Okay.
and relationships, like you should know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yes. Then the domestic violence on of it, the crime prone, the reduction of sense. Is most times you have what they call loss of memory,
Yeah.
and what they call loss of memory because after after such intake, you just have to be like you'll be very angry with yourself
Hmm.
because everybody around you are irritating you. You just wanna do something crazy. Then there is also social harmony
Okay.
and happiness within the family because your family member are not happy with you because like for me, someone like me now, when I was into job, my parents were not happy with me. My siblings were not because I'm a girl. I was a girl, and I think among my siblings, I was the most brilliant among
Wow.
them. So the thing affected everybody, both old and young. So they decided to find solution. The solution they were looking for is not by going into prayers. So prayers is involved, but they took action. Like government took, Anambra State government was involved. So they're going to rehab and taking my education and attending seminars. I have my own personal therapist. That was what helped me. Not thanks to my people, my friends, my
Yeah.
family.
Yes, and I'm joining you to say thanks to her family for helping her strive and back to herself. Okay, this brings me to this question I would like you to share with us. So far, since has it been how many years now that you stayed out of drugs? How many years now?
Okay, I started my journey in 2020.
Okay,
Though I went for rehab 2021. Like let me say it's over 3 years now.
okay.
I went to rehab 2021, September 15, 2021.
Wow.
A very wonderful day to me. So
And so, how has life been ever since you stayed out of
ah,
drugs?
I would love to show you my old pictures. But life has been good. Like all my old friends are back, looking more
Wow.
beautiful every day.
Yeah.
And you know, then to eat, can't eat,
Wow.
can't drink water. I look skinny, I look older than my age. Then I was looking like someone that is up to 30 years.
Wow.
I think I was just 20, 19, 20, 21 years then. So like I've been into it over 5 years.
Wow.
So that's my school days. It was not easier because even have to drop that from school. I even have to drop that from school. But thank God for life. Going back to
Yes,
school
thank God
now.
for life.
Going
Oh,
back to
really?
school.
I'm so inspired, and I know if you are a drug addict watching this particular episode of Youth Rendezvous, if she can do it, you can do it too. Yes, and this brings me back to you. Now let's talk. Right now that you are out of drugs and you're doing perfectly well, what would you say to your 19-year-old self? If you're to look back time now, what
I
would you
don't
say
want
to
to. I don't
yourself?
want to even look at that place. That place is very rough. That
Wow.
place is not fine. It's not fine. It's not fine. That place is a careless here, and I won't wish my own enemy to go into it. Advice to that. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it now.
Okay.
I want to talk about my new self.
Yeah.
I want to talk about my new self.
Okay, but if you're to advise Nigerian youth doing drugs, what do you say to them?
Hmm. What do I say to them now? Ah, no. The only advice I have as a drug police activist now. In fact, they should not even start it. They should not even start because now we want to who should focus on now is the teenagers. That's from 16, 17, 18 years old, like from that age. Just grab them young. Don't allow them to go into university first. Grab them young. And my advice to them now is that there's no game there. There's no game there. You shouldn't even think about it, because one, you don't have service.
Yeah.
You don't have service. Secondly, now you don't have. In fact, make I talk say your grace no go dey shine. So everybody will see like one rough rider, like one devil incarnate. You will not be smiling. I don't know if you have gone through my Facebook profile. You see, there's so many pictures back then that you not see smile, and I'm always frowning, like almost burning my face. So my advice to Nigerian youth now, or to Nigerian team now, that they should join for, they should say no to drugs.
Okay. All right. We'll be wrapping up the show shortly, but before we go, we have some other issues to tackle. So still stay with us. When we are back, we'll hit that road. Rendezvous with Grace Dorcas Onyekachi, but you can still call me Grace D on the beat. And you know how we do on the show. We get to inspire you, to motivate them and educate them on social issues.
I don't know if there's any rehabilitation center here in Umaya.
Okay.
They should help the youth, because so many of them, like let me say 80% of the youth now in Abia State now are into drugs. I'll start with my community too. They're into drugs because everybody now, and this time around, nobody cares. No one cares. So I'm pleading on the government to at least help us look into it by involving the rehabilitation center for those that have been that have grown and that have gone deep into it to help. And there should also be an agency too that talks about drug abuse. Tell people, educate them the consequence of drug abuse too. Like June 16 is always International Drug Day, and I've not seen anything like over my 1 year in Umaya now. I've not seen anything like that. But I think there is a rehabilitation center in Abuja too. So, and if you take that vicinity or that state now, you see that the intake of drugs there are not really much.
Okay. So. All right. What about parents? What role should they play?
The role parents should play now. They should just look into the kids. Like my mom will always say that. She like when I was in school, she'd be like, "Hey, I don't advise. That is always our English. I don't advise. No help." Understand? But she don't know that the advice now she was giving to me was okay for me, but my friends, she was not. She was very ignorant about the friends I keep. Then to me, I was doing myself good. By keeping those friends. So she was very, very ignorant about. So parents should just look after their children and the friends they keep around. And mostly they should even go through their mobile phones. They should go through their mobile phone, because if you don't catch them young now, before they get to 20 years, they're slipping off your hands. And before you know what's going on now, the person will start having mental issues.
Yeah.
And that one, say, sorry, let me use pigeon. Yeah. Say that one, they enter body very more harmful. Before you cure yourself, money go dey involved. Oh.
All right, still on roles play. What about the community? What roles should they play in also helping young youths in communities stay out of drugs?
Okay, I don't know if okay, I won't call community name here, but I've been to a community whereby elders sit with the young to smoke somewhere in Nigeria. Elders sit with them to take those hard drugs and go on a journey with them. Big old men sit, and my the what they should have done now in such community now is ah involve the vigilante. To me, oh, the vigilante, those particular bunks, those places that the youth sit, both the old ones sit, both the young ones sit, both the teenagers sit. They should just place that place out of bounds,
Yeah.
because that community now will say before that community will get well soon. I don't know what
Wow,
next.
it's sad.
Very sad.
It's sad. I would like you to also share with us what steps have you taken, to also help young people like you who have been through this road,
Ah,
stay safe and stay out of drugs. That is the last question for today.
I've played though. I'm trying my possible best with my agency.
Okay.
Um, as a drug police activist, you're not going to do all. You do the one you know you can do, and leave the rest for God
Yeah.
and the government. Okay. So to me, the one I'm playing now is I visit school based on seminars, campaign against it. I visit as in secondary schools to talk about the to talk about the effects and the consequences of drug abuse to them. Then I'll tell them the reason too why they should not even start or think about it. Anybody they see, they should report to the nearest police station. That's
All right. Thank you so much, Ohia Chinewa, for joining us on Youth Rendezvous and sharing your experience and also teaching us that what the consequences of drug abuse is all about. I really appreciate you for coming on the show.
thank you.
And I hope some other time we'll call you, you'll be here too.
I think this
All right, you've heard
is
it
fine.
for yourself. Drug abuse is a part to that. Yes, I say that because you're not doing yourself a favor by engaging in drug abuse. So, my advice to you is stay safe, stay away from drugs, and make sure that you're looking out for your future. I'll be back, right back your way, same time, same station, next week, Tuesday, with another lovely episode of Youth Rendezvous. Until then, stay safe, love yourself. Don't forget that you're the best that you can ever be. Grace D said so. Bye for now.
Ah.